Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday, or maybe Friday, depending on where you are. What are we going to do today? We're going to be doing some Nightfade Druids, some Convoke. Actually, let me show you chat. Let me just move that. Hang on, what was I saying? The leader hates playful. Why is that? Yeah, so today we're going to be doing an 8 Plaguefall. We are just fishing for like any keys possible, because I want to get as many dungeons as I can, or at least one dungeon on as many toons as I can, because I need Stygia for my 48 toons. So I want to be able to buy the eye level 200 weapons, just to like get the eye level. And why is that so that? Yeah, fair. Okay, so we're just going to skip until we are ready to roll. Okay, I think we're ready to go. We've just been comparing mounts. This tank was a bastard and got to the Fiery Warhorse, which I don't have. But I then proceeded to go on a number of different mounts that he didn't have. Oh well. So what have we got? We've got Tyrannical. Actually, I did this yesterday. A Tyrannical Spiteful Necrotic. So yeah, I don't know what to say about this combo. Let's just go big on this guy. Gotta love that damage though. To root you. I think Druid has to be one of the best classes to deal with Spiteful, because they could just root everything while the tank can just go on and just pull the next group and such. Of course other classes could do a similar job, just not to the same standard as Druid, in my opinion. I did a Plaguefall 15 with the guys last night. Did we time it? I think we did time it just. It was pretty sketch. We were pretty down to the wire. I wish I recorded that actually. It was on Decky's stream. So it should be up there. Can come back again. And one thing I've noticed about doing these mythic classes is that I'm getting more into the habit of just using my cooldowns on cooldown, because you just get the most benefit out of it, and which in Mythic Plus I think you should do, but on situations like if it's a high Tyrannical and you need to save it for, say, Sanguinadept's second boss, you really want all the cooldown, or even Sanguinadept's first boss, you really want to have everything going in it, because on Tyrannical it does a lot of damage. Not so prevalent on Fortified though. So what do I think with the Nightfade Druid? I don't want to spoil, or I don't want to give my opinions too much, because I've something very prevalent to say about Convoke the Spirits in my ranking video. And that's another thing. I don't know whether I should just make it immediately, because I want to get footage of all these class abilities, like in both dungeon and raids scenarios, so that I can, all the information that we're talking about will be relevant. Just like, I don't know how you would put it. And certainly there will be a lot of picks where people are thinking, well, why have you put this so high or so low down the list? And it's the reason, well, the structure that I'm going to base the ranking video on is not in terms of how good and how much damage those abilities are. Otherwise, like, I don't know, Ravenous Frenzy would be near the top, right? But it's not the case. It's just the abilities that I found most fun. Actually, let me just turn down the audio, but So yeah, it's gonna be nothing to do with damage. I will tell you that. And you're definitely gonna see some weird picks at the bottom and the top. And of course, the expansion has been out a while, and it's had its own legendary to go with it, which can change some opinions on some of the abilities, or even some of the more popular abilities like Convoke or Mod Spirits and such like that. But we'll get there when we get there. I do want to play around. I recently did. I was trying to get a memory on my Night Fae DK
4, 3,
just to see
2,
if Death's Due is worth its place, and I think it is. It's ranked pretty high. I do like Death's Due. It sort of replaces your Death and Decay. All roots, big bad. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. Right. Ah, never mind. Ah, there we go. Pro play. Right as the tank put down a sigil of chains. Oh no. That's yeah. Yeah, this boss can easily fall apart really quickly. That's the problem. Oh shit. Okay, I'm good. One thing I'm not doing is staying close to the boss. Okay, we'll have my switch ready. Okay, we're good. Just trying to be efficient as I can with my play. This is do or die. Let's typhoon that. Oh mate. That ad could not have spawned at a better position. Oh yeah, that was pretty sick. Because I know a lot of people hate that boss, because it is a real DPS check, especially on high tyrannical keys. You can't really kill the ads and get decent uptime on the boss, because the bag gauge just really slows you down. Let's get our clips going. And come on. I will say though, it's the most satisfying feeling in the world when you have a moon drop during your Convoke and your DPS just goes up by a bajillion. Oh, that's a lot of ads. Apparently you can step on those small blobs. I don't actually tried it because I'm just used to killing it. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so the main reason why I made this video is because I wanted to give a bit of an update in regards to my leveling tips and tricks videos. Like I showed this to one of the officers in my American guild, because he's like me. He has a lot of tunes that he levels. He's got 2 accounts, I believe, or maybe 3. And he definitely pointed out some things that I maybe could have added. So I just wanted to list them here. Actually, let me just bring it up. It's in my Discord PMs. He says something about heirlooms. So I think my argument with heirlooms, I don't really think they're worth it, to be honest, because although they do give you like extra uptime on rested XP, they don't really give much more XP, or they don't give much more of a benefit than they used to. Other than the fact that they'll make you just slightly stronger to compensate with the gear. And that's why I suggested going to Bastion first, because there's a lot of quests in there that can give you gear to do the dungeons. And then in regards to PvP, what's going on? Oh yeah, we're waiting for this guy. Okay, yeah. In regards to PvP, yes, you can do the like all these. If you're going through to fate, then you could do one BG in order to get you a bit of experience and an extra renown level. The reason I didn't recommend that is because about 90% of the time I do BGs, we fail it. No matter what faction I'm on, we just end up getting with shitty groups. So as for me, I'm not going to really recommend something that hasn't worked for me in the past. But again, that just depends on the group, and depends on the group. And oh, we pull more. It's okay. We've got some good ideas. Depends on the group and the battleground, I'll say, because I think Warstone Gulch and Arathi Basin are more harder to win. At least if you're Alliance. If you're Horde, I haven't played much Horde PvP. I guess if you're Horde, I'd say that Deepwind Gorge and Silver Shard Mines are hard to win as Horde. They together could change, but yeah. And also PvP, especially on the Alliance side, it's not a really good environment to be in. It's not really a good way to have fun while leveling, so that's why I didn't recommend it. Oh yeah, so I did mention that you can get a lot of renown just by doing every single bonus area and by doing the dungeons, but that is if you... Oh no, we pulled this guy. Do we have to kill him? I think we do, yeah. It's alright. Yeah, I did mention you can get a lot of renown if you have bought the Renown 40 upgrade, but I didn't actually say you should buy it, so yeah, that is something you should really be doing, because you can buy it and then use it at level 50, so you don't necessarily have to wait till 60 to use it like the new conduit thing. So yeah, 100% get the renown, or you pick your covenant, or once you arrive in Orgos, you pick your covenant, you pick your zone, then you buy the renown 40 item, and that'll get you going. And on some of my tunes, they reached renown 70 before... Stay here, 1 stairs. Oh, is he gonna pull them up? Okay, I'll just stay about here. Okay. Oh, he's pulled 2 groups. Okay. I'm cool with that. Is that 2 moons? One card. Okay, no, it's just 1. So yeah, so some of my tunes got to renown 70 before dinging, which is pretty crazy. And it can really give you a boost once you're gonna get going in the max level world. In regards to like unlocking your full soulbone tree and whatnot. Okay, we need 1 more pack on the other platform. I'm not really using Convoke as much as I want to. Oh, you can actually step on them. Okay. Alright, I'll learn that. Okay, what are we doing? Are we engaging on this platform? I think we are. Unless we're hopping over. Ah, yeah, we're hopping over. I hopped the wrong way. Let's get the eclipse going. Put out some juicy, beefy star surges. I think for Convoke the Spirits, I definitely think it's one of the most unique abilities. Firing up, it's 12 spells and oh shit. Okay, I missed that. Cool. Oh. Okay, this could be a problem later on. Yeah, I definitely think it's really unique that you're firing off 12 random Druid spells at once. And I think that could easily be done for other classes. I could definitely see it being an ability for warriors, warriors having their own version of Convoke. Even rogues, or I think any melee DPS really, apart from maybe monks. I don't think monks would work out that well. Let's Convoke this guy. No moon? Man. Okay, I do have armor. Nope. Woo! There's some big crits in those Star Sages. Yeah, I just thinking, if they ever did that with other classes, I'm trying to think what the special ability that they would use. Because for Druids it's Full Moon, obviously, if you're in your boomy form. I suppose for Warriors, I suppose they could do like a Colossus Smash or a Warbreaker or something. That would be kind of cool. They did it for Rogues, I suppose they could use like a very hard-hitting Viscerate, or maybe a Death from Above. Oh, pulling this pack. Waited until after the shield. Oh, what card was that priest? Kyrian? I think it's Kyrian. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been through the middle. Usually we just go on either the left or the right hand side. But yeah, I don't know. I do prefer, if it comes down to it, I do prefer playing any of the other Druid covenants, like Kindred Spirits. Even Adeptus Swarm is really, really good. I should probably do a video on, or one of these videos on the Necrolord Druid, because I think it's actually really, really fun, especially when you add their legendary into the mix. Makes it so the dot or the Adaptive Swarm can jump or something. I don't really fully understand how it works, but it's quite cool. It's quite visually amazing seeing everyone infected by the Adaptive Swarm. I think it's a really fun ability. The one problem with it though is that it provides no defense for the Guardian Druids. Okay, yeah, so was there anything I missed from the... okay, yeah, so yeah, the War Mode XP bonus does change, or does vary, depending on how many of each faction are on at once, because it will favour the least popular faction. And some people don't think it's worth it, but I think it's still worth it if you're saying a low pot realm and it's only 10%, because it's 10% extra XP on everything, right? The aid the zone quests, you know, you arrive at the zone there, you gotta fill up the bar, the world quests, even the dungeon quests.
5, 4, 3,
so I really do think
2,
it's worth it. It all, like I said, it all adds up. Oh, I got a stack in. Okay, and then another thing, but this hasn't been mentioned at all. If it takes you multiple days to level, like say it takes you 3 days, the first thing you should do on each of those days is do the Threat to Fate Torghast, because it does give quite a good lot of experience. And something I found this out, because at first I hadn't been bothering about freeing the souls and doing the chests, but that's what gives the most experience. So if you're skipping freeing the souls and skipping the chests, don't, because it does actually make it worth your while a little bit. Does give you quite a bit of XP, especially if you pair it with like XP increases, like the Diamond Fair and stuff like that. But apart from that, was there anything else? Okay, yeah. And I think, while I don't think it's that effective, it might be a bit of a bonus to pick up some gathering professions, mainly mining and herbing, so you could just mine and herb shit along the way. I wouldn't go out of your way to herb and mine stuff, because otherwise you just take too long. But yeah, it is a nice thing to have on the side. It does give okay experience. It's okay experience. But because I prefer to level by just spamming quests or just doing quests as quickly as possible, that's what worked for me, so that's what I recommended. But if you can make it work with by just gathering herbs and ore, fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, okay, let's root. This room is quite dangerous. Yep. Okay, so I've come up with a new name for this series, because I think it's my mission to try and see if I can manage 48 tunes at once. So like, I think a reasonable goal, and this might change in the next patch due to eye level and gear increases, but I think getting about 230 on level is a pretty good goal to have. As quickly as possible. I don't know if I've set a time on it. Maybe I'll think about it. So for these sort of videos, we're just going to call them micro missions,
3, 2,
or
1.
MM for short. I've put in the title for the last video. There's the micro mission to micromanage too many tunes. And yeah, a lot of people call me crazy, but that's how I have fun. That's how I enjoy playing the game. And having loads of tunes does actually have its benefits. I can solve this out. Oh yeah, still got it. Yeah, so some of them is that you can just endlessly funnel anima into one tune if you want. So each of the tunes that I leveled, they have a maybe nearly 2k anima just from doing all the side quests and stuff. You're not going to get that if you're leveling from the campaign, which is what I really recommend you don't do, like ever, because you're missing out on so much. Maybe you get anima by doing the campaign, I don't know. It's been a while since I did it. See, you can just you can funnel all or lots of anima into one tune, so you can just get all the cosmetics and shit. Or if there's something really expensive that you're struggling on, whether that's a sanctum upgrade or one of those really expensive transmog sets, then having lots of tunes can help with that, because you can now send anima across. Another one is that you have unlimited callings, depending on how many tunes you have. Well, I have 48 tunes, that means that's like what, 144 callings? I don't know. 48 new ones every day. I'm not going to be doing that, guys, let's be real. Let's see if we can get a convoke off before she dies. Yeah. Oh, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? No, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I made it. Oh, someone didn't. Oh, someone got a memory. Oh, got a conduit. Nice. 7 halls of atonement. Q. Well, I think that will conclude today's video. I will try and get these videos up and running, but I am going to work on, as I said, the ranking videos, and then maybe some more GTA footage. Like, I've recorded myself playing GTA for the first time, so I've yet to upload that. Actually, just go through and do a little bit of editing on that. So I'll do that when I do that. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.